Today is the 28th of September 2020. Here is our beautiful little 944 and we're starting a journey to get this beautiful little automobile back to its rightful owner, a young boy that's been put through hell. And so I'd like to invite you on that journey. He was last registered and driven from Sydney to Brisbane in May 2018 to embark on a new life that turned into an actual nightmarish hell. It brings us to today where this beautiful little baby has actually been sitting in the garage undriven and mostly not even started. It, as you can hear, running. It sounds beautiful. I have taken off the battery terminals. It hasn't been kicked over in at least 3 months due to my personal circumstances. I've connected the terminals today, kicked it over, and as you can see, it's running beautifully. I've taken supporting photos of the oil. It's beautiful. The water levels are fine. I did top up the reserve a little, but other than that, you would not believe it's just sat here and, as you can see, maintained. As you can see. So we're embarking on a journey as of Friday. It's going on to a tow truck, off to a mechanic, get it registered and back on the road. Because I'd just like to reiterate, the interesting part of this is that as part of the nightmare we've gone through, the car was tampered with. I had to call the equivalent to the NRMA, the RACQ, who came out and found that this car had overheated, as I knew it had, but was completely dry. We've owned the car for 16 years. It runs a little hot because of the thermostat, but it's never ever run dry. It's sat here in the Queensland carport, as you can see, under a tarp with the companionship of some chickens and dogs, and has maintained the water, the oil, everything's running fine. So it's just a little bit of supporting information as to my belief that the car was tampered with as part of everything else that destroyed our life today. So anyway, hope you can join me and on the journey of returning this car to its rightful owner, a hard-working young man who's been experiencing a living hell. Alright, look forward to seeing you on Friday as we load her onto the tow truck and get her over to a mechanic. Thank you. Okay, so we'll just do a once over of the bodywork. So here we are. This is the rear. She's in the driveway. The clutch is working. So able to drive her up here, which was beautiful. But just to see. So yeah, there's a bit of a dent there. Some paint that may need a bit of a fix up. Okay, everything else is good. The aerial. bit of scuff there. I think that's just surface actually, because it hasn't been driven for a while. Our Porsche wheels. Looks very nice with brand new painted Porsche wheels on. I had the pleasure of seeing one time. Yeah. So she's still looking good after sitting for almost 12 months now under a cheap tarp in a carport. There's a bit of a chip on the windscreen here, but it's smooth on the outside. That's only on the inside there. It's all completely smooth. There's no dent or crack from the outside. It's on the inside. There's no leaks. Oh, I'll show you the carpet where it's been sitting. As I mentioned the other day, the oil and the water are perfect. I'd taken off the battery terminals. It hadn't been kicked over in months and started with a little bit of a moan at the end, but kicked over and working beautifully. So here we are. These plates will come off, unfortunately. I love them. New South Wales historic vehicle plates. But that registration was to no use at all. Just sat there, not driven. And so you can see there's a few cosmetic scratches and a little bit of paintwork that we could do some work with. I would just love, as I said, to return it to its rightful owner, a beautiful young man who I owe a great deal of gratitude to. There we go. So that's our basic tour. Car wash stuff. This is the left back wheel. Just and just to check, take you on a walk down the driveway and into the area. It has been sitting, as you can see, on carpet squares, and amazing. This is it. Some leaves, and as you can see, clear. One more look before we close off, and there she is, our little beauty. Okay, so good morning world, the 2nd of October. We're taking this little beauty to get roadworthy and returned to its rightful owner. So let's just take a look. We'll start her up. She's a bit cold, but there you go, first go. Beautiful. Let her just get warm, tie the dogs up, and get her ready to go out onto the tow truck. It's a beautiful morning. It's a blog. Here we are, we're out of the yard. The guys arrived early. Poor guy's had a very bad week, so we're just going to work together to get it on this truck. Okay, so alright, so Paul's going to just drive her up to the tow truck. Here we go. And beautiful. looks so beautiful even on the truck.
It's nice.
It's my son's.
You used to get
Nice.
the Vaseline and you melted it with the lip.
And here we go, we're still following the car. This is beautiful Brisbane.
Sorry, Bridge.
Up the bridge, Story Bridge. There we go. Right. We're following that car on that tow truck. And here we are. Welcome to Brisbane. It's been a complete nightmare. It's broken my family up. And we're on the way to rebuilding. And this is a very important step. Thank you. And there she is, just getting offloaded now. And I'll go in and see Don. There she is, way over there, off the truck. We've sorted it out, signed the paperwork, and I'll be back here to pick her up to send it to its rightful owner. Thank you.